Hey, what's going on, guys? Richie Figs here, back with another video, and surprise, surprise, I guess everybody's putting a little something out tonight as Jada Toys has their booth up and running. Now, I do think we'll see different additions each day. That's kind of how they did it last year, where we saw something Thursday, we saw something Friday, Saturday, nothing Sunday, but we should gradually see things hopefully added to the booth. So tonight we're going to go over the preview night and what they've put out, and surprisingly, they put out quite a bit, but I do not think the buck stops here. We're going to take a look at the pictures that we have now, and there's a lot to still see. I'm excited to show you guys. Before we move on, I want to give a huge shout out to Toy News International. If you follow them on X, they also have their own website. They've basically been given live coverage and updates as different things are shown throughout Sdcc. Links to their X and website are going to be in the description below, as all the photos are a courtesy of them today. So make sure you go check them out, give them a follow, and stay up to date on all the new Sdcc stuff. Taking a look at the first photo from the Jada Toys booth, and this particular photo is not actually from Toy News International. This one is from Toy Arc. So link to their website will be in the description below if you want to check out all their photos. Shout out to Toy Arc. Again, link to their website will be in the description below. And it looks good. I mean, we have all the missing pieces to the puzzle here. So everybody that is left in the roster, we even have the newly released VEGA in the photo as well. You got Honda, you got T-Hawk, you got ZANGIEF, you got AKUMA, and you even got BALROG. And they all look a little bit different, but we got to get a closer look. Let's do that now. Taking a closer look at the first figure here, and this one's going to be BALROG. He's looking a lot different. The head sculpt is definitely looking a lot more Jada style. The one thing I still think that Jada needs to do is get the shading. Now, granted, we don't know where these prototypes are at. I would think they're getting closer to the end product, right? This is the final wave, and we should hope to see at least a couple of these by the end of the year, whether it's BALROG, whether it's Honda, whether it's AKUMA, hell, maybe it's all of them. We should get more information about that as Jada's having a panel, and then I do know of a couple people that will hopefully be interviewing JUHN at the Jada booth, but you can see the face sculpt definitely looks a lot different from what we saw last year. I think it still looks really good. Does he have no eyebrows? He might have no eyebrows, but yeah, I like everything that I'm seeing here. Great updates, a bigger sculpt, a bulkier sculpt, a one-of-one sculpt for Balrog, and yeah, I'm liking the updates. Let's take a look at the next close-up figure. Here we have T-Hawk. We've talked about T-Hawk already this week as Storm Collectibles has put up a pre-order for theirs. However, this is the one designed for the 6-inch line. Granted, it's not 6 inches. I'm sure it's much taller than that, but it is designed to scale with the smaller figures. If you haven't seen that Storm video, go check that out. It's a good video. But this one right here, I like it. And we're getting a lot more. Notice that Balrog and T-Hawk have their traditional heads that we saw last year. Some of these other figures that we'll be taking a look at, maybe that's what they're going to do each day, is show their alternate head, because we do get some alternate heads on some of them, but not all of them. But one thing we do see here that we did not see last time, and something that Storm didn't even include in theirs, was he has an eagle. And it looks like it has articulated wings, so that's pretty badass. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be one of the best figures in the line, in my opinion, just because of its pure size. What a cool accessory, and I can't wait to see his alternate. Actually, we have seen his alternate head, the gridded teeth, but I'm sure we'll see it again throughout San Diego Comic-Con, but oh man, it just keeps getting better and better. The next one, and I know people have been really excited for this particular character, is ZANGIEF, and what an improvement. Definitely looks a lot bulkier. You're going to notice the new butterfly system with this particular figure, as he is bare-chested. Granted, I'm sure T-Hawk, if you get his vest off and everything, you'll see the deeper cuts just looks 10 times better. The legs look bulkier. The chest looks bulkier. The biceps bulkier. And then his freaking head sculpt is not so squared off. The beard, the head sculpt looks totally night and day. If I remember to put one in the post edit of what the old one looked like, it is night and day difference. This looks 10 times better. I am now officially 100% on board. I didn't have any doubt, but man, when you see those first prototypes, they were rough. But this one right here, looking 10 times better. And this is one where if we get some good player twos, I'm going to be getting all of them. And then last but certainly not least, we do have AKUMA. Now, I know it seems like AKUMA really has the hype out of the community on like the next character people are really wanting. He's very popular right away. You're going to see in the sandals, he's got the toe joints. Most of these figures, if not all of them, minus Vega, should have toe joints moving forward, so that's going to be nice. But this looks very good. Again, softer in the face than what we saw at San Diego Comic-Con from last summer, but I don't know, again, how far along these are. I would think they're going to be closer to the end of their renders, as it's been a full year, and these should hopefully, most of them, not all of them. I do think that JUHN, from his prior interview at the Wonderfest, did say that they were planning on trying to get out AKUMA, BALROG, and E-Honda. Or not E-Honda, it was E-Honda. And then they were going to save T-Hawk and ZANGIEF for 2026 to finish off the roster. But I know people were excited. People definitely had some, doubts and, some questions about the face sculpt. I think it still looks pretty much the same. Granted, it does look softer in the face again, like the Balrog and some of the other figures, but still looks great, amazing. I hope he's a little bit darker. I think this is just a brightly lidded photo. I'm hoping to get more quality photos too, I mean, sure we will, but this is night one. This is, what we get is what we get. So I'm not going to argue too bad. Again, shout out to Toy News International. This is one of their photos, and I think all of them have been, other than that very first photo. But yeah, it looks really good. I like the necklace. I like the gi. The belt's cool. There's really an eye for detail here, and then we don't even get to see the back of the gi, where I think he has his symbol on the back, as we saw at the last con, so that should be highly detailed and looking good. What a way to start out night one, and it's just preview night. What else does Jada have in store for us? Haha, did I say the last photo? I don't know how I forgot about this guy, and this photo is also a Toy Arc, so again, shout out to them. Link to their website is going to be in the description below, so you guys can go check out all the other booth photos. But yeah, here is the first alternate head sculpt, I believe, that we've seen from this guy, E-Honda. He is looking a lot better himself, so I'm glad they did not go with the soft goods for the towel. I was a little bit nervous that they decided to go that route. I know people would be wanting that, but I feel like for what I want this line to be, I don't want the clothing other than like the accessories, like the sash of Vega or things like that, to be soft goods. At least not yet. They can do that on further lines down the line, but I want to stay consistent of what we've dealt with so far. And what do you guys think of this head sculpt? I'm a little indifferent on it, and I think it's really just because of the teeth. The teeth make it just seem super cartoony. Now, the whole line's been pretty cartoony, but I feel like the teeth are really, like, cartoony on this one compared to looking at all the other teeth on all the other figures. They really have, like, that square, rounded off look. I don't mind it, but it just doesn't seem very consistent with the rest of the line and the other teeth of the other characters. But granted, maybe E-Honda, maybe he's just got them big old chompers, you know what I mean? And I do like the head sculpt. It's just, like I said, it doesn't seem like it matches with the rest of the line. I might be wrong on that, but you let me know in the comments below. It just definitely seems a lot more cartoony than some of the other characters. But regardless, I still think the figure looks phenomenal. Shout out to Toy Arc for providing this picture. And, I mean, this is just preview night. Again, this is all just a preview. That is going to be the preview of night one of Jada Toys Street Fighter booth, and I like what I see so far. We've seen a lot new, even though it's only been just the preview. You see, obviously, T-Hawk got his bird. E-Honda has his alternate head sculpt. You see a brand new head sculpt, or an updated head sculpt with ZANGIEF, and then just the overall body of ZANGIEF looks entirely different. I love the head sculpt. Like, they nailed the head sculpt. I'm really upset that I even doubted them for a second that they wouldn't fix that, but there's just a lot here to digest, and it only just being the preview really has me wondering if they would show this much off on just the preview night on what they're going to show off tomorrow. I know AKUMA, people were excited for him. Balrog looks a lot thinner and more chiseled out in this picture, like slimmer, but still got that masculine boxing bulky look that you want. So I'm excited. I just don't know where we go from here, you know? Is what they're going to show every day just alternate head sculpts, different accessories, things like that? Or where do we go from here? There's rumors, and what I saw on Instagram, there might be some diorama pieces that are coming out. I wanted to hurry and get this video out so I don't get to attach that in this video, but I will definitely have it in the next. But man, again, this Honda head sculpt, I'm just not quite sure. It's got that consistency in the teeth, but it's not to say that I don't like it. It's just different from what I'm looking at on the other characters. But I have to say, for a night 1 preview night, you better buckle up, because that means something else is in the chamber. What it is, time will only tell. This has been the San Diego Comic-Con 2025 Jada Toys preview night, and what a preview it's been. I'm super excited. I like everything I see. I love the articulated wings with the eagle that the T-Hawks got, and things are just really rolling along here. Oh man, well, sorry for the late upload, but I thought you guys would want to see that. Again, shout out to Toy News International and Toy Arc. All the photos in this video were provided by them. I will link their Twitter, if they have it, X profiles, and websites in the description below. So if you want to check out other photos from San Diego Comic-Con, you can do that. Make sure you follow them and give them all the support that they deserve, as they have provided all the photos to make this video possible. So guys, other than that, hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry for the late upload, but hey, it's worth it, right? Oh man, it's going to be an epic weekend. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Well, if you want to feel more, make sure you subscribe, notifications on. I'll see you on the next one. Richie Figs. Later.